What was that?
What is this?
That squeal, though.
What's that?
See, we should start the podcast with that.
Just us
that
doing
fucking-
vocal warm-ups?
Oh.
Oh, God.
It's not on for me.
There's like a delay, so
Is this that thing where we all like
sit here and go, is it on? Is it on yet? Is it on yet? And we don't know, and then we realize it is, and we're full of shit. I'm pretty sure we're.
No, you turned it off.
The stream begins.
They're saying in the chat. That was it. That was the stream. Good night.
God.
Guys, this is
Priest, do
Schrodinger's
your
stream.
intro. Shut up, Enigma. Priest, do your intro.
No, it's it. Like it's not on.
It's still on.
What do you mean it's still on? It's offline.
It is not. I'm watching it right now. Do your fucking intro, please.
Is it? I'm
I see it.
confused.
Okay. Hello and welcome to the Good HAE podcast, where we could not do a stream without technical difficulties if we tried. We have our regular podcast members with us. We have a non-pencil.
I may cry on cast today.
We have Enigmatic Otaku.
I may cry for my penis today.
We have Milk. And I have crippling depression. This week, we have Tyrannosaurus Tux, one of the very first guests we ever had on the Good HAE podcast, to celebrate our 1-year anniversary. Tux, thanks for coming back on.
It is my pleasure to be here, Flutter Priest.
Oh boy, we're going to sound like that all cast. So,
Impossible.
That said, for those who have not watched before, whether you're watching from Ponyville Live, from our YouTube channel, or somehow in the future on some radio channel that decided to pick us up, that's not like foreshadowing anything, like just saying.
Stop. It's not going to work.
Continue.
You don't know that. We are an entirely user-submitted podcast. You guys submit the questions, you guys submit requests for guests, and we get them on the cast, and we make them miserable for 2 straight hours. That's what we do. That's how we've done it for forever. This week, we have a drinking word, and it goes by the name of dinosaur. Anytime we say the word dinosaur, you drink. So it doesn't matter how prehistoric the pun is, you better dinosaur.
Why?
Just drink.
Let's be clear. When the word is said, you won't be the only ones drinking. We will too.
I'm probably the only one drinking non-alcoholic drinks here.
That could very well be.
You don't know that.
You should also be aware that because we are, celebrating our 1 year, we also have something special happening tomorrow, which we should plug right now just to start.
It's true. Tomorrow, at our normal cast time, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Western Coast Time, Pacific Time, we are going to have a very special HawkOn cast where we have a massive list of questions that are out on the Good HAE list forum right now.
HawkOn is Horses at HomeCon. HawkOn is Horses at HomeCon. So we're clear.
Yes, it's also been being ran by Crown Prince.
Yes.
We have a massive list of questions that we're going to answer. The official panel time runs for an hour, but we're probably going to run over because we usually do 2-hour casts. We're not going to stop until we run out of questions. We're going to shit post until the sun comes up. So be sure to tune in tomorrow as well. But stick around today. We're going to have a good time.
It's going to be great.
Pencil, of course, is going to watch the stream. And Pencil, what constitutes a bad pencil? Or question?
Oh, all of that, just everything that you just did, all of that. If you ask really stupid questions in the chat, like which one of your testicles hangs lower than the other one or something like that, I'm probably not going to ask it, just so you're aware. And also, if you're a douche to me and try to order me around or try to say this, say that I said this, say that I said this, I'm going to tell you to fuck off. I'm actually going to tell you to fuck off today. So be aware. It's going to happen. So let's do
say their
this.
names so they'll know eternal torment.
Oh no, dude! I'm just gonna ignore their asses or ban them. Like I'm done with being ordered around. I will fuck your shit up today, guys. I will put you guys on my fuck you list. We'll do that. It'll be fine.
Pencil, is the name chiseled on your banhammer? Super duper snoop booper.
Not yet, not yet. But we should begin. This is enough about us. We have a guest, and we're gonna make this about our guest and also about alcohol. So let's do this, priest.
True. So let's start with the very first interview type question. Tux, first question for you. Number one. Who are you and what have you done for the fandom?
Well, I am Tyrannosaurus Tux. I have written and read fan fiction, and I will someday be maybe film famous, if not horse famous. I don't know. Long-term goals, bucket list things.
So you have an actual goal to become film famous.
Well, it's more like I wonder if I can get this done. Because my goals in the fandom are just to enjoy myself, really.
Okay. All right. I think about to say, like, as someone who is arguably film famous, that's not shit you want, dude. Just saying. Just saying. The amount of office love win is not okay, but
Yes, it is. It's great. Keep doing it, guys. Everyone do it.
focus on having fun. That said. Anyway, question number two. What is your favorite part of our fandom? The online community, the fanfics, cons, music, art, the
Probably the
porn?
fanfics, because that's the one I interact with the most. I don't really listen to any Brony music anymore, and the art is just gratuitous at this point.
What are your favorite fanfics?
There's a lot to go through. Oh, Stardust is a good one.
By Arab?
Yes.
Cool. Arad's a really nice guy. I met him at Midwest Brony Fest last year.
You
Anything else?
lucky bastard.
Wait, is Stardust that one that's a crossover with XCOM?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I forget Mente Materia is also a XCOM crossover, but I know he puts a lot of work into that.
Yes, it's clear.
Anyway, next question. If there's one thing you could say to your followers and or fans or just the people out in the chat or the people that hate you, what would you say?
Why? Why you do this? Life is too precious and too short to hate.
There. I think that's a really fair answer. So,
I actually have a real question from the chat, and it's a pretty good one. I think we should get this out of the way earlier. Tux, where exactly are you from? People are having trouble placing your accent.
Oh gosh, I keep forgetting that I have like this Omni accent. I'm from the West Coast, Pacific Coast, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
He's from the West Ghost. That's what I heard.
The West Ghost.
The ghost of the West.
West
He
Side?
was draped in blue and black.
All right. Moving on to, we're going to start with the user submitted questions, and we're going to start with the other guy. That said, we're going to immediately start with a fuck, kill, marry scenario. And of course, on the Good HAE podcast, you can always just choose to kill yourself.
That's always an option.
Would you rather fuck, kill, or marry Applejack's parents, Scootaloo's parents, or Celestia's parents?
So the both of them?
Yes. It would be threesomes in the case of the
Kill them
fuck.
all? No. I refuse.
Oh. Okay.
No fucks, no marries, just kill them all.
Yes.
So horse genocide because you refused to stick it into a horse.
Here on the Good HAE podcast, you can also have a massacre.
Seriously,
Yes,
here on the Good
advocating for human supremacy and Brony genocides in 2017.
Here on the Good HIE podcast, killing yourself and genocide are always an option.
Yes.
Let's see. Next question.
Also, because I think everyone needs a dinosaur. Just saying.
Dinosaur, definitely. I'm probably gonna get drunk at this podcast. That's
Woo! We doing this.
Next question. You've been impregnated in the butt by Queen Chrysalis. So would you rather abort with a clothes hanger or become a prostitute to raise the little grubs?
Burn.
Kill yourself. Okay. Perfect. Next question. What would be the ideal word count for a chapter, in your opinion?
It would depend upon author intent. If the fic is less serious, that is to say, if it is more light-hearted, it could be shorter. If it is of a more serious, somber affair, of a more formal storytelling nature, then it could be longer, from 2,000 words to 10,000.
So, what do you think of chapters on stories like? No, I'm not going to name any in particular. That are like 60,000 words long.
There's fics with 60,000 word chapters?
Yes.
Why?
I can
That's a
name
bit
one in
much to-
particular that everyone likes. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I believe Background Pony has a 50,000 word chapter.
It's just a bit excessive. You ought to be able to like digest the chapter. If you write 60,000 words, fine, but just make that 66 chapters.
I don't know. In one of mine, I have one that has 30,000. So
Why are you doing this to your readers?
it's more like, what did I do to myself?
Why are you being so cruel?
Because I'm an old dinosaur who doesn't know how to change.
So let's move to the next question. What is the worst mistake you've seen a writer do on fanfiction story-wise, and what would you have done differently?
Ship lesbians. And to fix it, don't ship lesbians.
Wait, you have a thing against lesbians?
Is there a reason
it's
for that,
just-
or
It's overdone. It's like you're beating the undead horse.
But you don't understand. Applejack and Rainbow, they love each other. They just don't know it yet.
Your spine is forfeit, as is your lungs.
well, I mean that's just Enigma in general. He is forfeit. We actually claim him. In the ratification of making this an official podcast, we actually had to sign over the rights to Enigma, so he's owned by Apple right now. Milk, we need to talk after the cast. I'm going to introduce you to my friend Steve Wozniak.
That's who you yelled out at that? That's who you yelled out the name of the bed? I've got it now. Okay.
You know how I feel about selling
the
things.
name of Steve Wozniak.
You yelled out Steve, so there you go. Anyway.
You know how I feel about selling
We
things.
are not going to talk about this story on this podcast.
Tomorrow's podcast.
Tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow to find out why Priest yelled Steve in bed.
God damn it.
Continue.
Also, the story about how I take my grandma to a sex shop. So, next question. I guess it's for Enigma. Enigma, did you release a Feliz Navidad video?
Wait, there's a question for me?
Yes.
I didn't, but Invisible Man has something in the works with me. With using latest state-of-the-art 3D technology, you can see me singing that.
All right. So, moving on. I don't count that for a Lilar bet, just saying, but I'm going to release that anyway because Pencil wants it. I love her. So, Lieutenant Major did questions. Number one, for Tux. What do you think of the video game Papers, Please?
I've never played the full game. I played the demo and I really enjoyed the presentation and the storytelling devices that it employed. So, from the demo alone, I chose to write that one shot.
Okay.
Yeah, Tux, I'm not impressed with that game because being Mexican, I already live that game every day.
You mean you do menial paperwork every day in order to get people in the border?
And then there was
Where are my
silence.
papers?
Something. Fuck you, Enigma. Everyone
There
laughs.
we go.
Laugh track. Number 2. If you had the chance, who would you want to cuddle? And here's the catch. It can't be a pony. Which means this question isn't limited to just MLP. What the fuck? Okay.
Let's see. What was the name of that one thing? I think Pokemon would be a good choice. Don't you?
You just cuddle a Pokemon? Which Pokemon?
Frick, there's 500 of them. Do you expect me to remember them all?
Here,
Who's this Pokemon?
This is
look,
small.
Tux.
Come on.
Tux. Here's a recommendation of what you can hug. You can hug yourself a Slugma.
What?
A Slugma.
A what?
It's a piece of molten
Disgusting.
lava. You would want to hug a Gardevoir, clearly.
But then its
Clefairy-
breast spike thing would impale you in the chest.
Not cuddling a Lickitung and getting off on that shit. Come on, guys.
Okay.
I would totally get off on Gardevoir.
Next,
oh, man, I've
before
said
this
too much.
turns
Next,
too bad.
Number 3.
Wait. Tux, you're aware this is a rated like R and rated M podcast, right?
Not when I'm here.
Oh wow.
You said last time that I was the cleanest writer you saw.
Oh. Let's do this shit. Okay, next one.
Number 3. Have you ever heard of a game called Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri? My oldest brother was addicted to that game back then. What
I
are
would
these
love
questions?
to play that game one day. Oh, those are related to my fics. The Papers, Please and Alpha Centauri are related to 2 of my fan fictions. The first
Oh.
one is related to my one-shot Glory to Twice Tosca, in which the Twilight Sparkle establishes a tyrannical empire in the hometown of Ponyville. Next was Apud Stellastomos Nova, a Civilization Beyond Earth crossover. And I think he was asking that because Beyond Earth was inspired by Alpha Centauri, which I have not had the opportunity to play yet.
All right. So a lot of crossovers then.
I think that's just the 2 I've got so far. Unless I've crossed over something else that I've forgotten.
Hashtag silence. Let's move on to number 4. Assuming there is a crossover you tolerate, which MLP crossover fan fiction story do you consider to be a good example of a crossover? I know we talked about Stardust earlier, but are there any others you have in mind, or why does Stardust emulate
there's
like a
something
good
else
crossover?
That was a crossover that I really liked. It was from a long time ago that I really liked. It had like Indiana Jones and Samurai Jack in it. And it was in a big old tomb, and there was all these guys in there. I can't remember what it was, but I liked it because it was executed well. That's the one problem I have with a lot of things. People like to ask me, what music genre do you like? I'm like, I don't really care for music genres. I just care if it's done well. There can be a bad classical song just as much as there can be a good electronic song, or what's it called, dubstep.
Right, but there are core elements that make those said things good. Like with a story, there is good grammar, there is good pacing, there is good character development. What makes a good crossover?
I guess I already said it. I guess I'll just say it again. It's just the execution, not just the grammar and not just the pacing, but the characterization as well. Because a lot of crossovers, it's like they take too many creative liberties with characters.
Okay,
Basically,
so
trying to stick closer to the way a character from the series you're crossing over with actually is.
yes, that's what I picked up on.
Okay.
Number 5. What video game would Pinkie Pie play?
Hotline Miami.
Oh god.
Number 6.
Oh God, we have somebody in here who's going to love you.
Number 6. You are presented with the following scenario. Take it or leave it. You get to change a season finale of your choice to how you want it to be, but this causes the next season to have 13 episodes and a triple-length hiatus, and every brony knows it was because of you. What do you change?
I don't know what I would change. It's like I'm not going to play with powers beyond myself. I'm not going to toy with Sauron's ring. No.
Huh.
Also the the downside of this is really outweighing the benefits. I think I don't even take issue with any of the finales, really. At least not so far.
Really? So you didn't have a problem with Princess Twilight
No.
and the Changeling Gate?
What?
The Changelings at the end
Oh,
of
I
season
haven't
6.
seen that one yet.
Well, then I wish you luck, my friend. I wish you luck.
Have
Priest, I
fun
heard,
with that.
Priest, I heard you say you didn't have a problem with the changelings turning out to be gay. That's what I heard you say.
No, stop.
Oh, also, wanted to ask. So, guys, what type of animal is a Tyrannosaurus? Yes, it is.
Dinosaur.
Holy fucking crap! It's a dinosaur.
Hey, no.
I wonder if Pony would have that reaction to seeing my avatar in Equestria. Just like, stop!
What do you want, Priest?
Open the door.
What?
Get on the floor.
Okay.
Everybody walk the dinosaur. So,
You know what?
No.
I was actually gonna go walk over and open a door because I thought that was being a legitimate thing. You fucker.
Priest, you got them all excited for like a package that you probably sent them in secret, and now.
nah, I sent him a pizza
And to
because
answer
fuck
a
you,
question
Enigma.
I
I'm not gonna
saw-
send you pizza.
No.
And to answer the question I saw in the Twitch chat, no, it wasn't. It wasn't Indiana Jones and Samurai Jack go to Equestria. They go to some weird dimension thing where they're all in danger. The main 6. Actually,
Right.
one of my other favorite fics, by Barrow is Dan versus Friendship is Magic.
I've never experienced Dan versus, so I can't comment on that.
Same. I've seen it featured every now and then, but I never got around to it.
The
Then
final
you're missing
comment.
out. There's some rather adult jokes in there. Oh, holy heck.
The final question from Lieutenant Major Dude is: tell T-Rex to enjoy the podcast. So,
Enjoy.
Pizza.
we'll move on to Lord Commissar Alexer, who asks, "Why don't you like horse?"
I'm presuming he means horse pussy.
One usually does.
And the reason for that is I am not a freaking heretic. Heretic.
Then we're gonna move on to Totally Not a Brony.
I suspect this
asks?
guy might be a brony.
What is your strangest experience involving a fan? For any given definition of a fan.
I think it was the one time that somebody recognized me while I was playing Team Fortress 2.
What?
Really? How did this? What went down? Give us the run on this.
It was like, I think it was like the Equestria Daily or some pony server. And yeah, it was it was it was bizarre. I was like, hey, I know you. You're that guy who writes pony stories. I'm like, oh, that's lovely.
Oh no, I've been found out in the wild.
No, just fire.
I can top that, Tux, because one day when I was playing Overwatch on Xbone, some random dude just messaged me saying, a random dude on my team just messaged me saying one word, brohoof.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
No.
I
don't
showed it to
wanna-
you guys. I showed you guys that screenshot.
You did.
Do
No,
it again.
we saw that. Gosh,
I don't think I.
just like my weirdest experience with a fan was having to sign someone's ass at BabsCon last year.
If offered, I would refuse. Like, no, just give me a paper. Gosh.
To be fair, it was a onesie.
Oh, so I had a butt flap.
Yeah.
This isn't the same time that like I was there and I signed something, right?
Yeah, no, you signed his chest.
Yes, I did, right on the nipple. That was correct. Okay. I thought I remember doing
I
that.
signed the butt flap.
Did you sign
So-
the butt flap itself or his butt? Which one?
Next.
Good question.
Boulder asks, every time someone mentions games, all should drink. And then by half hour, you'll all be tanked.
Pretty
Okay.
sure
We're
we're doing
dead.
fine anyway. Pretty sure we're doing okay as is.
Next question is from Kuwairu, who asks, have you ever been given a picture of a T-Rex in a tux?
I suppose it was once, and that was because I asked for it from an artist called Seehoff.
Well, technically, didn't we give you one?
Yeah, just now, but
Ooh.
yeah, but
Not
that
a-
was for a function, you know.
Not
It
as like
wasn't-
just a gift.
I think the intent of this question was like, hey, did someone just give you something? Did they give you the picture, you know?
Tux,
Right.
has anyone ever told you that you're one dapper dinosaur?
Damn straight.
Drink!
Dinosaur.
Drink again.
Terrible lizard.
I thought it was tyrannical lizard.
No, Tyrannosaurus Rex means tyrant lizard king. Dinosaur just means terrible lizard because they were awful at naming things back then, and they're still awful today.
Moving on to Tony Montana. He asks, when you go to the doctor, do they have to use argon dating on you?
I thought it was carbon dating.
So carbon dating is what most people know of because you know how carbon dating works, yes?
Yes, carbon 14.
You
So
take the
what's
carbon out
argon
for
dating?
you take the carbon out.
Dating is a radiometric dating method that has to do with it's greater accuracy.
Okay, then no.
I thought carbon dating was where you take the carbon out for a nice dinner and a show.
No,
No.
that's
Okay.
called real dating.
Kill you. I will kill you. I will kill you.
Next question is, did you invent the tuxedo?
No, it was a good friend of mine back in the Jurassic era.
A woolly mammoth, right?
It was an allosaur.
The next question is, how many forms of identification did you need to get on the podcast today?
Darn, I forgot my papers. Dinosaur.
So I have a stupid question. And I say stupid, I mean really stupid, but I've got to do it. So if an Allosaurus and a unicorn had a baby, would it be an alicorn?
No.
This needs to be a story.
Just checking, you know.
Also, has science ever shown us what a T-Rex dong looks like?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, actually.
Really?
12 feet!
Is it like weirdly shaped or?
I think it's like a duck's.
Pretty sure Bad
Oh.
Dragon also has a Tyrannosaurus by, just so you know.
Wow.
I'm not
It's-
investigating that.
Yep, no need to. I'll post a link if you really want it, but I don't think you do, so I won't.
For all we know, it has like. For all we know, it has like a second inner jaw, like a xenomorph.
Why has no one made a fuckable xenomorph mouth yet? Just asking.
Pencil, I was so sure you were gonna
Because-
say, "Why has no one made a fuckable xenomorph dick?" I was so sure you were gonna say that.
You don't know that.
Enigma.
A friend
They
of
have made
mine,
that. They have made that. Yeah.
a friend
Wow.
of mine, a dear fellow by the name of Volk, would actually contest that claim. Is like, oh, they're quite insatiable the way they are.
Why do I picture him like as a cross-dresser, and he's got like he's wearing a bra and he's rubbing his bra up and down as he says that?
Yeah, well, he's a North Irishman. It happens.
Next question is favorite character to write.
Oh, jeez. I really don't have a favorite character because I'm trying to. I'm just doing everything all the time.
You're doing all the things.
Yes.
Awesome. What is your least favorite? Or one that you don't want to write?
Me.
You?
I don't like self inserts. I don't know because they're not often done well.
Are you kidding me? Because
Yeah,
I
there
would
is.
read the shit out of a Tyrannosaurus Rex in a tuxedo in Equestria.
Yeah.
I really would.
Frick. I had an idea, but it's like silly.
Go. What's wrong with silly fan fiction?
Well, it's me writing it, so it's wrong. And this is this is silly enough for me to not write it. And this is coming from the guy that wrote about cuddle quests.
All right.
Pencil, that image you sent me.
Anytime, baby cakes.
So apparently T-Rex dong looks like the arm of a buff dude who's flexing.
And it's
What-
12
and
feet.
what's the name of the dildo? What's the name of the dildo?
Let me see. It is Tyrannosaurus Sex. Oh, okay, I see it now.
There you go.
I am not a sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Next question. Any genre of fic that you like to read but you would not be able to write?
What was the question?
Is there any genre of story that you would not be able to read, that you read but you are not able to write?
I don't know.
Next
I just
question.
don't-
Is there any genre that you despise?
It's Clop.
Do you despise all Clop, regardless of what's in it, or is there just something specific about Clop that you dislike?
It's more the principle of the thing, really, because it is a cheap tactic.
So in your world, ponies reproduce when two double rainbows cross.
No.
I have a question. No,
Right?
I
No,
ponies reproduce by having sex, but that sex isn't public
What?
But I-
and viewable to everyone.
But I have
It
a
is an
question.
act for them alone.
if you're writing a romance and it becomes a sexual romance and you write a sex scene in a larger story, even if the story is like 30,000 words and it has a love scene in it which is sexual, that still's like not okay with you, cheap tactic.
It would sex scenes would be handled very carefully because it's sort of a special moment for the couple. I don't want to degrade it by pulling it out in the open.
So
I just want to have it. I just rather would have them go behind the door and then come back later, you know?
So what you're saying, Tux, is that clop scenes are just a cheap tactic to make weak fics stronger.
No, it's to make weak readers read.
As long as they're reading.
I'm going to move to the next question because I have a lot of problems with that. But I'm going to move to the next question.
I don't care. It is
Alex
not a
underscore
tactic I'm
asks,
employing myself.
Alex underscore asks, what's your funniest anecdotes?
Anecdote. What's that again? What's an anecdote again?
Story. A story you would tell people that you meet in order to make them laugh.
Oh gosh, I forgot what it was, but it was so funny. I could always tell you about. No, I think I did that last time, but I might tell it again just for the heck of it. It was about the time I almost broke my leg. I think it was. No, that's not good.
How did you almost break your leg?
Sledding into a truck because I didn't know what brakes were.
How are there brakes on a sled?
Some
Well,
sleds
no,
do.
there's like it's a sled that's shaped sort of like a trash can lid. And what you do to slow yourself down is stick your feet outside of it and then dig in your heels on the snow.
Oh,
So you don't go careening into trees and things. Or in my case, a truck's front bender.
all right. The next question by Alex _ is how was your first time compared to this on the podcast?
There was pizza, there was soda. No, I can't complain.
You
All
make
right.
you make it sound like we're running like a Jerry Springer stage, and we give our guests everything they need, like food and whatnot.
I can't really argue with that.
Now we're going to go to some questions by some loser named Flutter Priest. First question is: you witnessed this torture once, yet you decided to come back. Do you think that podcasts like these should try to get a more focus on lower follower users on FimFiction who work to create the best content possible?
Sure, go for it.
All right.
Next question is: how far is taking fan fiction too seriously?
I don't know. When you try to make it into a motion picture, maybe.
But before that, just there's no such thing as taking fan fiction too seriously.
I don't know. I just don't know. I haven't really seen. Maybe printing it in a book. That's a bit too serious for me. It's like, no, it's a hobby. It's not supposed to sell books. We're not supposed to get into trouble for this.
Ah, so you're worried about the legal ramifications.
Yeah.
I see.
But Tux, Rob is turning Milo Dash into a full motion picture. Aren't you going to support that?
What? No.
No, he's not. I'm pretty sure Rob is sitting there right now if he hears this and just going like, no, fuck you, no, like freaking.
I think we discussed once that Rob said that if given the chance, he would sell the rights to MLD to Hasbro.
I know, and then he'd disown it for life, I think he said.
Yeah, I liked it a lot when I first read it than I do now.
By the way, I think it's time for another mention of dinosaurs. So, dinosaur.
What's
Hey,
your favorite? What's your favorite?
I have a question. What was the predominant life form during the prehistoric age?
Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I think my favorite dinosaur is the Velociraptor.
Really?
Oh, baby.
I was honestly quite a fan of the pterodactyl.
Just you try to spell pterodactyl these days and you need Google to do it.
Fucking starts with a P for some fucking reason. Explain that to me, Pencil.
The P is silent.
Always pee
Well,
silently,
of course, P is silent.
When you should always pee silently, otherwise it's disruptive.
Yeah,
True.
always aim your P for the rim. It's silent.
All right, moving to the next question. What other writers on the site do you enjoy reading? You mentioned Arad. Is there anyone else you looked up to?
Barrow, totally not a brony, who I really is like, oh, senpai.
All I heard you say was senpai, and now you're laughing like a maniac. What's going on?
Totally not a brony. He's a bit of a senpai, you know.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Your
Lovely.
senpai, or are you his senpai?
Yeah, it could go both ways. I don't know.
I think we have mutual senpai relationships here.
It's fine. It happens.
It's premium not noticing action.
Notice me.
Final question.
Moving on.
Do you think that joining Discord groups or becoming more active within the fandom itself has made your time at FimFiction more enjoyable, or is it better to just keep it to yourself?
It depends on what kind of a person you are. If you're just there to lurk, then you're there to lurk. No need to join Discords. But if you're there to participate, then by all means, join Discords.
All right, now we're going to go to some questions by Almighty Commodore, who starts by saying, I've never read your crap and I don't plan on it either. He starts by saying, who the hell are you?
Someone who doesn't care but for you either, apparently.
Next question is, what is a dinosaur doing in a tux? Also dinosaur. Double drink.
The dinosaur's doing it attacks because it is freaking fancy.
Next question is, when did you start writing fan fiction about ponies?
2012.
If given the option, would you A, face almost certain death by admitting you love Spike while unzipping your pants to helicopter a giant horse dildo from Bad Dragon trademark in front of a non-pencil? Or B, play with Flutter Priest in a laser tag arena while Enigma jerks off on your back? Or C, accidentally allow Enigma to jerk off and gain 1 ounce of pleasure outside of his gimp cage while aiding him by dressing him up in a sexy Nurse Redheart outfit?
I would do that. But anyway.
What?
No worries. No worries.
I will not participate in this question.
Well, I know what I would do. I would play with myself and fucking laser tag, because I'm awesome at laser tag.
Priest, don't play with yourself during laser tag. That's how you get kicked out.
But the kids love me.
Not if you're playing with yourself. Jesus fucking Christ. Already wrote Parents' Night Out. Don't get arrested.
That's a bad image.
Oh, okay, Tux. Those were sounds of distress. I thought those were sounds of something else.
Oh, yes!
Anyway.
Laser tag! Now we're gonna go to RK We're gonna go to RK Striker JK5, who asks, where do you shop to get tuxedos in your size? Also, how do you put them on with such tiny arms?
Magic.
Magic, the ultimate answer for everything you can't explain when it comes to writing. Woohoo!
You know, the other thing that I found when it comes to writing, as far as hand waving excuses for what the heck's going on and how the heck you can do things, is also science. But people seem to take science more seriously than magic because it's always assumed that science will be able to make a man fly with rocket shoes or something.
And now we're going to go to some questions from Vylon. It's time for questions with Vylon.
Wow, you want to take my part? You want to take my part, Priest? I will fight you.
Do you want to do it in harmony?
Can you do harmony with me, Priest? I don't think we've ever tried to sing harmony.
Sure, let's do it. Okay.
A 1, a 2,
3,
and a 1, 2, 3.
Time for questions with Vylon.
What are you doing, Enigma?
Fucking Enigma! You're so shit!
Fuck you guys. No, I'm done. Here. It's time for questions with Vylon. There we go. I've done the thing. Let's move on.
Yay! We did a basic thing.
I was included.
For someone who has been around this site for quite a long time, what made you stay, Tux?
The friends.
Oh, by the way, before we move on, I have to say this because this is the best comment our chat has gotten ever. It says, Enigma illegally immigrated into that song.
Wow.
This is the best comment we've ever had.
Give that man a medal.
He's a general.
Give that man a waifu.
He needs that is why. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry.
I'm also good HIE Awards for Best Stream Comment. It's awarded to General Horace.
We needed that. He gets a howitzer.
Right, the howitzer.
He gets a howitzer award.
And you get a howitzer.
That's right. I'll tell you what. I will make a list of howitzer award nominees for tomorrow, and we'll go over them. And that's going to be on the list.
Oh my God! Is that going to be our yearly podcast thing?
Oh, a howitzer award for
howitzer awards for worst questions.
Worst question, best chat comment. It'll happen. Anyway, let's move on.
Number 2. How would you like to be remembered?
Just Oh, remembered me for I am a shitposting dinosaur.
Drink.
So you don't want to be remembered as a set of fossilized skeletons wearing a tux in the ground?
I'm gonna live forever. What are you talking about?
Amen to that. Number 3. How much has changed since the last time you were here on this cast?
That's a good question.
This group seems bigger. There seems to be more viewers too.
That's absolutely correct. We are very close to cracking 200 subscribers on YouTube currently, and we have over 215 on Twitch. So far, so good.
Number 4. Do you think content in film fiction improves as the year goes on, or do you think authors who write for quality start to wane?
I guess it's all on those guys, isn't it? It's more or less the same. Because some writers may get excited to write really good, but then they'll drop off, and then people who stick around to get better gradually also get really good quality out, you know?
Yeah, I got better. Pencil says I can reproduce now.
I said you.
You are not allowed to say that on the podcast.
You
you lost your reproduction privileges.
Yeah. I said you may, not that you'd be physically able to. I don't know if you can do anything with that shriveled little stub. Just saying.
Fucking got him.
Oh.
Internet high five.
Thank you.
All right, what's next?
Next question. With all the years this fandom has existed, there are works that are now considered as legends or classics. Do you think it is still worthwhile to try and create a story that will go down in this community's history?
Sure, why not? It's not like we were contributing to society in other ways in this capacity, right?
I'm going to move on to the next question.
Oh,
So-
I made you all sad.
So we're finally here performing for you. If you know all the words, will you join in too?
What?
Correct. Good job.
Next question. Your coconut gun can fire in spurts. If you shoot inside, will it hurt?
If he shoots you, it's gonna hurt.
Would you rather be bigger, faster, or stronger?
He's the first member of the DK crew.
Huh.
Walnuts, peanuts, pineapple smells, grapes, melons, oranges, or coconut shells?
Oh, that brings me back to my Nintendo 64 days of playing. I never really beat that game because it's too much work for my 6-year-old mind when I was 6 years old.
Okay, that made things clearer. I was about to say, you have a 6-year-old mind right now?
Yeah, 6 years plus 20, whatever. Seeing
Alright.
pony things does things to a man's mind. Makes him older, less wise.
Next question. You are a gorilla, and your dad is fucking your sister. Since you are a young,
Hey!
dumb animal, you are become jealous, and you also want to get your dick pleasured. You can't ask your mom because she died when she gave birth to your
What
sister.
are we, humans or bonobos?
You'd honestly still go for your mom's maggot-filled carcass, but the stench is a turnoff to your huge nostrils. So, you decide to join your living family instead. Will you take your father's axe from behind, or will you just go to the front and fuck your own sister's throat?
Who the hell asks these sorts of questions?
Nylon! She's our favorite.
This is the Majesty
Of
known as.
course she'd be your favorite.
Oh.
Goodness, it's like she's always on or something. Forget turning her on, it's turning her off. That's the problem.
Final question. How's the monkey business?
It's fine. The usual. You have to get all those scampering little apes back in their cages before they kill people. You do have to prevent the land of the rising of the apes, of the whatevers, of the planet of the apes.
The dinosaur planet, right?
No. Although that would be cool too. Actually, no. Dinosaur planet would be cooler than ape planet because ape planet sucks. It sucks. I want dinosaurs, dang it. Dinosaurs, 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 and dinosaurs. I'm going to kill you all if it's the last thing I do.
We're gonna go to Snuffy. Question number 1 is best Wonderbolt.
Spitfire, clearly.
Yep, she is.
Number 2 is how much hanky panky do you think goes on in the Wonderbolt's locker room?
More than what is appropriate, I would think.
There's a whole lot of snapping towels involved, I'm imagining.
A lot of steam from the showers, too.
Number 3, which Wonderbolt would make you most like to snuggle with?
Spitfire.
Number 4, how hot does Rainbow Dash look in a uniform?
Pretty good.
Number 5, would you have a Devil's Three-Way with Fleetfoot and Soren?
No. I'm not bisexual. I am not a sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Number 6, should High Winds be renamed as High Mile?
I don't know who that is.
Number 7, do you think the drill instructors Fast Clip and Whiplash get any action?
I don't know who either of those are, but if their fanon is anything to go by, then yes.
Number 8, do you think Spitfire would call you newbie in the sack?
No, because 12 feet dicks.
Oh. But
There's that one infamous video someone shared with me where yeah.
like, looking at the image that Pencil sent me, it's like the T-Rex wouldn't be fucking someone, it'd be more like fisting them.
I will say really quick. I will say really quick. Absolutely, what would happen is you would fuck Spitfire. She'd pull out a stopwatch and say, "That's a new Academy record."
Oh! Fucking got him!
I'm done now. It's okay. I'm
No,
just gonna.
that would be for
No,
stallions.
I'm proud of you. That's a new Academy record. I've never
Anyway,
seen someone get burned so hard in my life.
I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's move on. I'm sorry. Let's go.
Why can't I get onto cleaner podcasts?
I wonder why.
All right. Number 9, it's Roleplay Tuesday, and your partner has brought Wonderbolt's latex, Wonderbolt's latex uniforms and says, let's do Vapor Trail and Sky Stinger. What's your reply?
What?
Really?
So are you gonna do role
I
play?
don't know what that
Sexual
means.
role
You
Sexual role play.
You have a significant other, and said significant other wants to do the sexual relations with you that involves being other people other than you are in a romantic way, and they want to be Vapor Trail and Sky Stinger, a signature ship in season 6.
Friggin' whatever.
Okay.
I just realized, does Vapor Trail vape?
Definitely.
Yeah, boy.
Okay, that's the new headcanon we all have to incorporate now.
Excellent. Good. Let's go.
Now we're going to Pickleus. Question number 1.
Which is a great name, by the way.
Well, we're going to have Pickleus on the podcast here probably next month, so.
Are we really? That's wonderful. Good name.
Hashtag gig site.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Question number 1. What would an incense stick made out of the Tree of Harmony smell like?
Smoke.
Ooh, oh
Wouldn't it smell-
God, that's
wouldn't it-
so mean.
Wouldn't it smell of incest?
Incense.
God damn, dude.
You
Okay.
product of incense. You broke my mouth.
Yep. I broke his mouth apparently.
Wow. What Enigma does not have in size, he has in girth. Enigma, the master mouth breaker.
Oh wow, that's not okay.
The Tyrannosaurus.
Question number 2. What would an incest stick? It says incest.
It
Incest.
does say incest stick made out of the apple of discord tastes like probably like shame and illegality.
I imagine it would taste something like Discord.
Ugh.
But would it smell like John Delancey then?
It would smell like chocolate rain.
Oh god, it's too late.
Yes.
Okay, good.
God
Let's
has abandoned
move
us.
on.
to
Let's
this
move on.
fate.
Number 3, as an ignorant child, what was your proudest moment?
Oh, geez. Nearly being killed, I guess.
You
That's
were nearly
proud?
killed as a child.
I was laying in the road. Car passed over me. Then mom grabbed me.
And you were proud of this? You were just like, hell yeah, I almost got hit by a car.
No, I wasn't really doing anything as a kid, just playing video games, man.
In the street?
I don't know. It was at a point where I barely remember anything. It was either playing in a dirt pile or going to the neighbor's house and playing his video games.
So it's more that as you're an adult now, looking back, that is your proudest moment of your child self.
No, I beat people up.
So the question is, what was your proudest moment as a child?
Probably not dying. I don't know.
All right, well, that works.
What is your proudest moment as a child?
My proudest moment as a child was I fucking beat Guitar Hero on Expert because I'm a fucking boss.
My proudest moment as a child was when I applied to a writing program when I was really little, and I got in because I wrote a poem about sea turtles.
Aw.
Yeah.
See, I was serious. I felt really good about my Guitar Hero playing skills, but that's really actually productive.
I was 10 and I had no friends and everyone hated me and I was the only thing I could be proud of. So there you go. Enjoy your sad for the day.
What was your proudest moment as a Mexican child, Enigma?
Crossing the
Getting over
border?
Fucking saying no to that guy who tried to abduct me?
Fucking, we are all depressing as shit when it comes to our childhood moments. Oh my God.
Enigma! No! Milk! Save us here! What is your happiest childhood moment?
Proudest.
I turned
Proudest.
my proudest moment?
Yes.
I turned 18.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't have good childhoods around here. What do you think this is? The 18th century when we could go adventure in the forest? No, this isn't Calvin and Hobbes. This is real life, where we read Calvin and Hobbes, which we had a forest by our house.
Guys,
Fantastic.
you know what was my favorite part of my childhood? Playing
What?
with dinosaurs.
Probably camping.
Let's move to the next question. I'm ready for the next question because there's so much depression right now in these answers.
The next question is Sujuk by Uitol.
Were they trying to say? Oh no, they weren't trying to say soup.
It's a
Okay.
dry, spicy sausage which is eaten from the Balkans to the Middle East and Central Asia.
I'll say yes to that.
I would eat
So-
that.
Sausage is good.
I need some sausage in my mouth. Next question. Would you like to eat some nice, thick meat?
As a carnivore, how could I disagree?
Number 3. You had a long day of work behind you. How about a nice, refreshing cucumber sandwich?
I don't like cucumbers.
Number
Well,
4.
fine, be that way. Shit, man.
They're not my favorite.
You are infected with a zombie virus. What do you do? And of course, killing
Burn.
yourself is always an option.
Burn. Just climb into an incinerator.
There you go. Kill yourself. It is always an option.
No, not only that, but an incinerator destroys the entire body, so we don't have those stupid shenanigans where the zombie goes up with his brain destroyed. We don't know what kind of zombie virus this is. This could be a bullcrap kind of virus where, like, I don't know, maybe it's Resident Evil or something.
So you're just like, not even just die, but completely eradicate yourself in every way.
Ashes.
That is a service to those who you might infect. So well done.
All right, now we're going to questions from Fluffy Unicorns, who asks, what is the cutie mark of a pony? Pony seems to have a belief that they have a destiny, namely a cutie mark. They hold the belief that they have a purpose. However, that is bullshit, as we know every existing thing is born without reason and prolongs itself without weakness and dies by chance. The attempt to create and define purpose is a desperate attempt to justify one's own existence, and we are not created with a purpose. The essence precedes the existence. So
What is the question?
What is the cutie mark of a pony?
Magic.
Ta-da!
No. You got no. There's clearly like an invisible tattoo man walking around.
Or
Tagging-
dinosaur.
Dinosaur? All right, that's what we need. It's a tattoo dinosaur, and it's doing that. So let's.
Tux.
All right.
It's now
Tux.
the new canon. It's now the new canon. It's the good HIE canon.
I know you said dinosaur, but what I heard you say was vaginasaur.
I'm proud of you.
No.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
I'm not a sexual Tyrannosaur.
I would stick my dick in that. Next question. In MLP, everyone is happy. Everyone has a purpose. And everyone matters. Do you think it is one of the reasons MLP is popular among adults?
What was the question?
Do you think the reason that MLP is popular among adults is because everyone has a purpose?
Not really. I think it's popular because it's good. Good.
There you go. Well, that's a fair answer.
Now we're going to go to Cyber Phazon, GOTDM, who asks, number one, would you do Thing Pony?
I think we've already established that you're not a sexual tyrannosaur. Even though Thing Pone is probably closer to a tyrannosaur than a lot of other ponies, I'm gonna guess that you just would not into anything. Like your dinosaur penis would not come out for any purpose. Correct?
Ponies are not for sexual.
Well, it would, but it would have a mind of its own.
That's terrifying.
She also has the physical ability to turn into a vaginasaur, so.
No. As far as I understand this thing, it's an abomination.
It
So
is.
and
it
absolutely
kills people.
correct.
It's a thing Tyrannosaurus stick.
It's an abomination. Kill it with fire.
That's actually how you're supposed to kill it.
Build
so-
the wall.
Perfect.
Number two.
There you go, Red. That's triggering for you, right?
Sure, he'll enjoy that.
Would you stuff a truckload of slices of pineapple down Otaku's throat if you were given $205 million instantly?
Who wouldn't do this? I would do this without the
Before this
money.
podcast, it would be a no, but since he clearly wants it, I'd say yes.
Wants it?
He wants it
No!
bad. Oh,
He
God.
dreams about it.
No, you guys do not
The way
speak
he-
for me.
You see the way he dresses? He's asking for it every day.
I don't want your damn pineapples. Keep them away from me.
I'll give you all my pineapples, Enigma.
Methinks the lady doth protest too much.
I'll
No.
stick my pineapple in your throat.
Tux, you get Tux. No.
Number
Next
three.
question.
Marry, fuck, or kill for Tux, the Spa Pony twins, Vinyl and Octavia, and Lyra and Bonbon.
And remember, here on
Killing
the
yourself
KK
is
Podcast-
always-
Can I just cuddle them?
No.
No, you have to fuck one, marry one, and kill one, or kill yourself.
So which is which? So who's who? I'm gonna bring the questions up.
Tux,
Hold on.
Tux. Cuddling without marriage is shunned upon by Celestia.
Ooh.
I don't care what she thinks. I'll
It's,
cuddle her and she'll like it.
It's you either have the Spa Pony twins, both of them, Vinyl and Octavia, both of them, or Lyra and Bonbon, both of them.
Let's see. Marry Vinyl Octavia to piss off a guy. Screw the pony, the Spa Pony twins, and kill Lyra and Bonbon because they're not really one of my favorites.
Well, damn, like that was actually some good reasoning. So there you go.
I
And
just
now we
imagine.
have
I'm
Go
just
ahead,
imagining
Nick.
the scenario where he's like, "Oh, I'll marry these two and cuddle these two, but you two, you're dying because I don't like you."
Yeah.
And now,
is there a better reason to kill someone?
Yes. It's because they refuse to cuddle.
Wow, that's aggressive and totally toxic masculinity, because that's, the
I'll
patriarchy.
show you my toxic masculinity.
That's
question number
Anyway.
1 for everyone.
Oh, for everyone? This is for
Yes.
everyone?
Yes.
Shit, okay.
Would you rather A, have sex with a feral Gilda and Gabby, or whatever her name is, while having a dildo going up your ass, or Ember with dragon tits and you are being dominated by her during your intercourse of BDSM? So there is numerous problems with the phrase intercourse of BDSM.
You can have BDSM intercourse. That's a very specific type of intercourse. So I think what Faison is getting at here.
Okay.
And my only answer, because I'm not interested in vaginas because they are slimy, tits are fine, whatever. I would probably have to choose Ember, mostly because I like the BDSM portion of that, and I have no interest in Gelda or Gabby. So there, that's my answer. Next.
And Enigma.
Gilda. When you say her name is Gilda, it makes me think that
Gilda.
she gilds people.
You
No,
probably
yeah, I heard
does.
you say.
She,
You
I,
said Gilda.
you know, the idea of Gilda gelding you. Never mind. Milk, what would you do?
Who here even knows what gilding means?
I know everyone here knows what gelding means, or they should.
In the comment section, I mean, not everyone's gonna know what it
Comment
means.
section. If you don't know what gelding means, you're shit, and I'll tell you so. I'll tell you by name if you don't know what that means. Go ahead and speak. I'll wait. I'll keep an eye open for people who are checking on gelding.
Milk, what would you rather do?
What would I rather do?
Yes.
Burbs. I'm gonna go do the burbs.
Also, I'm torn between Burbs and Ember, because I like the.
Warrior, you're shit for not knowing what gelding is. Anyway, move on.
Enigma, do you like being tied up?
I don't know. I've never really. I'm assuming maybe.
But
That's a really
you're
good attitude to have. That's actually a really good attitude to have. I don't know, but I'll try it. Good job.
Well,
No.
I can't decide. They're both two good questions, except for that middle one.
Dragon tits. How have you not chosen this already? Come on.
Number 2. For everyone.
I love how they don't even ask me this question.
Do you have an answer?
Yes, actually, it's the second scenario since it seems safer.
Wait,
Oh,
you
fair
mean
enough.
getting yourself rammed? Because isn't that the second?
The second is just you're being dominated. It doesn't necessarily mean you're being like fucked up
Oh.
the ass or anything. It's domination.
I thought there were three routes there, because I could have sworn the second one was getting rammed yourself.
No,
Dang.
Ember with dragon tits is dominating you while she's doing BDSM stuff to you. I mean, like if she was a guy,
I think feral griffins would be quite dangerous to interact with.
Okay, yeah, I'm going with my gut here, Ember.
And daily reminder: BDSM is about safe, sane, consensual sex. So there you go.
Yeah, we're
Or
gonna
not
go
sex.
with Ember.
Or not sex, even. There you go.
Question number 2. Would you rather be sent to Fallout Equestria or Skyrim Equestria? Tux, you get the first stab.
Skyrim, since it seems safer because it's not an apocalyptic wasteland.
All right.
Priest, you cut out on us, bud. So,
Everyone else?
I would much rather go to Fallout Equestria just because I would go and live in Vegas. I would go to New Vegas and I would live there and I would become best friends with the White Glove Society and I would eat other people and it'd be great. It'd be a great time. I would be happy. That's all.
Yeah, I'd also go to Fallout Equestria.
But couldn't you just become a vampire in Skyrim?
No, it's not a vampire. I want to I'm not just feeding on blood. The White Gloves make things into beautiful food. I would be the best at cooking human flesh. I would make bisques of the blood. I would make.
But there's no humans in Fallout Equestria.
Hansel, I forgot that you actually had human flesh before.
I've eaten human flesh before, so yeah, no.
What the heck?
She has, actually.
It's not that interesting a thing, actually. It's not at all what you might think. It's a friend of mine brought home some of one of their body parts after a surgery in the hospital, and she's like, "You want to eat it?" I was like, "Because I've never done that, and I want to say I've done it." Yes, that's the short version.
Okay, moving
Dan-
on, please.
Exactly. Sandy's a cool chick. She was pretty nice.
Her taste was pretty sandy though.
God, no. If I ever see her again, I'm going to tell her you said that, so she'll hate you too. Anyway.
Number 3, would you rather have pasta with red sauce or pasta with white sauce, Tux?
What?
Would you rather have pasta with red sauce or pasta with white sauce?
White sauce.
Everyone else?
I guess
Red.
that seems more highbrow, doesn't it?
Red.
Depends. I like white sauce. Are we allowed to have like a vodka cream pink
Yeah,
sauce? Like
of course.
like a rose sauce? I would do that.
I think an extremely good white sauce is like an exquisite wine sauce or
No, an
white
exquisite-
sauce.
No, you're right. An exquisite wine sauce is the best. Anyway.
Milk. Red or white?
Can I get white with chicken added into it and do fettuccine noodles?
That's racist. Number 4.
What?
Can someone on this cast sing the Smile song again?
I know I can, but I want to see if our guest will do it.
I forgot the words to it. Someone post the lyrics quickly.
I don't have them off the top of my head, but if somebody does.
I know them in my head, kinda.
Go ahead and sing, Enigma.
My name is Pinkie Pie, and I'm here to say
How you
I
doing?
brighten up your
I will brighten up your day.
It doesn't matter how, if you are sad or blue. 'Cause cheering up my friends is what Pinkie's here to do. Sorry.
I love to see you smile, smile, smile. Yes, I do.
This makes me
I'm
want
done.
actual alcohol.
I'll stop.
Good, drink.
I don't remember those.
No.
I don't remember those lyrics, Tux.
No,
Now we're
that's
going to
because
go
they're
to
not
Bendy.
lyrics.
Now we're gonna go to Bendy.
strangers to love.
You know the rules. And so
rules.
I.
Next.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
Utah Raptor. Because Velociraptor Cavalry. Why would you not want this?
Number 2, are dinosaurs in Jurassic Park dinosaurs?
Also drink.
I'm partially because of the whole hybridization with frogs thing. Really, I don't know why they didn't think to hybridize with birds because they're dinosaurs too.
Number 3, is Spike a dinosaur?
No, he's not that. He's not that cool.
Keep drinking. Also, I agree.
He's the long lost son of Barney.
No, that is if Barney had a bastard child. And that bastard child had a bastard child.
No. He's no. Spike is Barney's reverse cockvore thing.
What? Next question before Enigmatic ruins everything again.
Yes, I'll ruin everything again. Okay.
No, shut up.
Oh, zing! Number 4,
Wow.
big dinosaur or small dinosaur?
Drink.
Big.
Number 5, do you like dinosaurs?
Is this a rhetorical question? Or are you just retarded?
Number 7, but seriously, what do you think is the worst fanfiction series of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic?
Sheesh, it would have to be the Conversion Bureau. I mean, come on.
Really?
This-
Why so? Why so?
Because it is heresy and it spawns heresy. Not only that, but it's rather amusing to me to think that, oh, you can turn into a pony. Wow, how interesting. Ooh, ooh. It's not that interesting. You lose quite a bit of things when you stop having hands. Also, yes, I am a human nationalist. Humans forever. Semper humanus, whatever.
We're gonna go into our final question from Shakespeare.
Shout
So
out for my boys.
if there's anyone in the chat who has a final question, go ahead and post it in pencil. We'll bring them up. Final question is from Shakespeare.
We no, refresh. We have one more from Alex.
Oh, okay. Still, question. Fill up that chat with questions.
Yay! I know somebody already asked me to sing, and I just don't know what yet. But ask questions, please.
Shakespeare asks, "Are we humans or are we dancers?"
Say it right, priest. Say it right.
I know this is a reference to something.
Or are we dancers? Come on.
I don't know what song this is.
Are we
I
cute
don't
or are
know.
we dancers?
We are both. We can do the safety dance. SAFETY. Safety dance.
You know that dance isn't as safe as they said it was.
Shut up, I'm still safe.
You're provoking my bonitis.
Wow.
Good.
If you
Good
see my
reference.
wife,
Bendy, if you're here, I love you, and that was for you, bud.
if you see my
Good.
wife, tell her hello.
We're gonna go to Alex _ who asks, "If you actually in real life saw a T-Rex, what would you do?"
I think I should get the cover.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because as cool as it would be to see a T-Rex, it's like, I think I should not get in its sights. Because one, it might be hungry, and two, it's big, like really big. It could swallow me whole if it wanted to.
And it probably would.
Probably would.
No,
All right.
it wouldn't. It would shred me up.
What is the next question? And then I have some questions from the chat.
Final question in the thread is, how many times can you say dinosaur in 30 seconds?
I'm ready. I got my
Anyone
drink.
got a
too.
timer?
Does anyone else have a timer? You got a timer?
I have it. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Start drinking.
Dinosaur. 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 Dinosaur, 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 dinosaur. The dinosaur dinosaured the dinosaur. Dinosaur should dinosaur dinosaur. Dinosaur has stopped being a word. Dinosaur is love. Dinosaur is life.
Time.
I think that's a ringtone now. I think somebody needs to like separate that, and that's just a ringtone. It's just you saying dinosaur over and over again.
Oh, somebody give me that footage of that and I will give them a medal.
Welcome to the Good Ringtone Podcast, where we have people that actually do that.
We do actually. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you some questions from the chat now. Are you prepped?
No. But go ahead anyway.
Well, the first question is from Almighty Commenter. Are you going to kill yourself?
No. Because that's for weaklings.
Bendy asks, how big is Princess Celestia's butt?
Yes.
Excellent. What is your favorite game meat? And is there a specific cut of meat that you prefer?
Doesn't matter.
I will say I greatly prefer venison if I can get it. Yeah, anyway. Would you suck your own dick?
I wouldn't.
You can dance if you want to. Would you leave your friends behind?
Because your friends don't dance, and if they don't dance, well, they are no friends of mine.
Okay, good job.
But please apologize.
No,
No,
just
fuck
fuck
you.
you.
Chat right now. Do it.
I don't apologize to shit.
Anyway, the next question is, what is love?
Don't hurt me no more.
We're not doing that, the other question about dinosaur. I'm going to do a last call for questions. We're probably going to end early today because we actually got through our questions in time. Usually it takes us much longer, and I'm super okay with that.
Maybe we could go about tangents on dinosaurs. I don't know.
No, then we will go drink because it's been a long week for all of us, and
We have a long podcast to do tomorrow.
Yes, we do, and I'm actually really okay with having extra prep time. human with crotch tits or horse pussy?
What?
Human with crotch tits or horse pussy? Pick one.
Human tits, please.
That's not an option. Human with crotch tits or horse pussy?
That's the third option I'm taking. Screw you.
True.
I'm going to skip Shakespearecles' question because, well, I'll ask him that question later. Who is best pony?
Twilight Sparkle. I'm still waiting.
There we go. Actually, that's a question I'm surprised we weren't asked this podcast is who is best pony? And last but not least, I'm going to let this be my final question for you. What do you think of the stuff you've seen so far for the My Little Pony movie?
Oh gosh. There's a movie?
There's a movie.
I know there's a movie.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm still kind of in a state of shock, other than the fact there's a furry in it. I'm like, no,
And his
I'm going
name
to kill
is
you now.
Capper. And his name is Capper. Anyway.
I forgot about the furry. Oh no.
Are you a feminist? No.
What's wrong with furries, guys?
Kill one,
It's-
fuck one, Celestial Luna.
Kill Luna.
Celestia. All right, got it. And no, Spike is not my favorite character. And that's gonna be it. 'cause
Maybe it is. Maybe it is her
Definitely.
favorite character. Maybe it's an extreme form of Sundaddy. What do you think?
No. See,
Believe me.
I have a cadence shrine that has at least 9 different cadence-related items that
What's
are
wrong
things that
with
I'm
her?
worth.
It's about living in the
That
delusion?
they're things that I'm worth being ashamed about. A non-pencil has a kill shrine devoted to Spike.
I do. I hate him so much. Anyway,
A pencil. I have photographic evidence.
To
of
answer
you
your
liking.
question, Bender,
I have-
Sure, why not?
I have photographic evidence of you liking Spike. So there you go.
I'm cutting off this now. That's going to be our last question. And thank you for asking the questions, guys. We're going to call it early because honestly, we do really need the prep time for tomorrow, and I'm happy to do that. And I'm actually,
Oh, I love
Really?
that.
we do.
No, I love what Otaku just posted with cheesy.
that.
Thank you, everyone, for watching the Good HA podcast. We hope you tune in tomorrow for our Hong Kong podcast. This has been a non-pencil.
What time? No, what time? What time is Hawk on
6
tomorrow?
p.m. Central Standard Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time.
Please tune in. It'll be great.
4
It's a
p.m.
longer
Pacific Standard
podcast.
Time.
We'll give out our howitzer awards. We'll celebrate. It's basically a big party. It'll be a great time. We'll have Flame and Warfare back on and Ravage. It'll be a great time.
Yes.
Did you say menstrual times? 5 p.m. menstrual time?
Woo!
Oh, thank you for enjoying the menstrual podcast.
Is that the attack
See,
of the
even,
vagina?
even,
sword?
even Shakespeare's fucking heard it.
This has been
That dinosaur
Enigmatical
was powerful.
Taku.
No, don't eat me.
So let's do our sign off, and also for a moment, thank you, Tux, for coming on with us today. It's been a wonderful time having you back on. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
This has been a non-pencil.
I'm
One day
gonna
I
go.
will have my balls back.
I'm gonna go drink even more.
Enigmatical Taku.
Did he just leave?
He
I
did.
did just leave.
This is Milk.
Bye.
We had Tyrannosaurus Tux,
He peased.
and I hate my life.
All right.
Thank you for watching the Good HA podcast. See
Good
you
night,
tomorrow.
everyone. Get drunk.
Please do.